Is that your computer? Can you turn the sound off? Why does it make that noise all the time? That's the most annoying thing ever. Literally this morning it was like going off like a million times. April budget recap. No wait, what is it gonna be?
March?
Crap! I'm supposed to be doing my April budget overview. That's what's going on.
So all the work you just did.
Yep. I might as well just do it now.
Okay.
Crap! April budget recap. It hasn't even been April. Okay, let me restart. I feel so stupid. I can't even keep track of my own schedule. You're about to be in the background, Russ. What are you doing? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be our March budget recap. So basically in this video, what I will do is I'll go through all of our numbers for March and just kind of see where we were. We did go over budget this month. We didn't go over too much, but we did go over. So I'm just gonna kind of go through the numbers with you. If you've been following along, you'll kind of know why we went over. I guess then you'll see what our snowball was supposed to be based off of the number. I did post an updated debt snowball, even though we're not putting it towards our snowball this month. Watch that video if you haven't so you understand. Let's just go ahead and get into the budget. So you can see here, this is the March budget. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background rolling around on the staircase. We're going to basically, since this is the recap of the month, we're gonna go over the actual and the remaining columns. You can just look over here at the budget, what we budgeted. With our pay, we budgeted right on. We pretty much know what we're gonna get paid every month. I don't know why I didn't budget the 33 cents in here, but that's just a mistake by me. We did get our FSA, both of us, and then we had that extra income from our tax returns. You can see over here, that's where that money came from, and that went towards baby items mostly, and then we did go out and we ate some terrible food and ice cream with some of the money that we had left over after we had gotten the baby items. So total income was right on. It says 66 cents more than we thought, but that's just because I forgot this 33 cents here and there. Moving on to, and that's pretty steady. Besides this extra income here, our income is pretty much the same every month. Moving on to debt. All of our debt payments were the same as they have been, with the exception of Jay's birth. So with all of the shutdowns going on, this is something that I have to call in. It's not like automatic. So I'm not paying that this month. Hopefully next month we'll be able to call in and get that all squared away. But for this month, it's just not gonna happen, which is okay. We'll just do double next month, or maybe we'll just pay it off. We'll see what we'll do there. That's a pretty low number, what is left over for that debt. But yeah, all these other numbers are regular, what we pay every single month. We do pay for our like prenatal care. We pay $250 a month. And then like at the end of pregnancy and like once the baby is here, then they'll like bill us for the rest of the amount. But right now it's just a set $250 a month. We did get set up on a payment plan a little late because we switched where we were going and like what hospital we're going to and what facility we use. So that's kind of why that number is potentially not like exactly what we should be paying. But we'll just catch up on that after the baby comes. Moving on to expenses here. Pretty much everything in this category was almost spot on. So rent is always $750, daycare $800. We are still paying daycare, even though we're just we have our kids at home because we want to be able to spend the time with them since we're at home. But yeah, we're still paying that because we're still getting paid, so it just makes sense. Dance, 42. I think next month that's gonna go down. I don't know by what. We're doing online dance class now because of this whole situation. So I'm not really sure what that will look like, but it definitely is going to be going down a little bit. iCloud $5, gym $124.12, so just under what we budgeted for. My chart, right on. AT&T, right on. Verizon, I always just budget $165. It's always $164 21, every month. I don't know why I just don't budget that exact number. And then Netflix, $15, and it's actually $15.99. I don't know why I don't put that 99 cents in there. Water, this is where we went over a couple dollars, so we went over $2.71 on water, and I anticipate in the next month, like for April's water bill, we're probably gonna go over because we are home a lot more than we had been when we were like at work and not here during the day. So we're cleaning our hands a lot more and doing a lot more dishes and that sort of thing. So that bill will probably go up. I'm gonna budget for that in the April budget. Gas, I knew exactly what that was gonna be at the beginning of the month, so we were spot on there, $133, not too bad. Evergy, for some reason I thought it was gonna be $81.60. That must have been an old bill, or maybe that's the new bill, but it was $74.91. So we were under budget by about $7. And then Amazon was right on. Car insurance is always $105. Variable spending, now this is where things get a little hairy. If you look here, we budgeted $850 for our food and home, and we spent $1,088.71, so we went over $238.71. Now there are a few categories that we stayed under in our variable expenses, but it just didn't add up to the $238. We did get like just a pretty much like a crate full or box full of non-perishable like foods and snacks that we can have as just in case for some reason something happens and we really can't leave for anything. We did get some stuff there. Probably was about $80 worth, $80 or $90 worth of extra food. So we knew that was gonna mess up our budget. And then on top of that, we had a grocery pickup that just happened to be in March. It's really mostly for April. It's for this next week, which is when April's starting. So some of it is emergency planning type thing, and then some of it is just that I bought groceries early that really should have came out of April's budget, so we'll see. And we're home a lot more, we're snacking a lot more, the kids are eating here a lot more than instead of at daycare, so I'm not too worried about that. It'll work itself out next month, I think. If you go down to gas, this is gas for our cars. We were under budget here. We haven't been going too many places, so I'm sure that is why we're under budget, and I'm assuming in April we'll be under budget as well. I think we're budgeting less for gas in April anyway. Dogs, we went over by $14. I ordered their food on Amazon, so it was $14 more. Not a huge deal. I'm not too worried about it. Miscellaneous, we were under budget by $37.26. This was mostly, I want to say food, just like food or ice cream or something random. Beauty, I only went to one appointment. Once all the shutdowns happened, we stopped going. The salons got shut down and stuff for 30 days. So we're pretty much not going to be going to get eyelashes done or hair done for the next 30 days at least. So we'll save in that category next month, and we saved in it this month, which was good because we did go over budget. Fun, we were almost just on budget, under budget about $3. And then unbudgeted, we were almost right on. We went over $27.73. So we spent all of the tax return money on the baby items, and then on like we ate out a few times. But then we had a parking ticket, so I forgot to add that in. So I just put it with the unbudgeted category. We paid $20 for a parking ticket from like 5 years ago. It's very random. And then savings is the last category. you can see here that we put exactly into savings what we planned, except right here, we didn't put anything into the emergency fund yet because, I'll explain this in a minute. Our snowball, based off of all these numbers, is supposed to be 763.62. I kind of figured it up in a couple videos, or actually in the last video, I figured up the amount that our snowball was gonna be. We're actually in it, and I'm just putting 800. We're actually taking our snowball and putting it into the emergency savings account. I am not necessarily gonna track it on here in this way. I'm just going to put it down here where I always do. So 800, and I'm gonna say put in emergency fund for now, so that I know that it was put in the emergency fund, and then that 800 will come out and go towards our debt snowball when we are ready to, I guess, like when things settle down and we're more comfortable. So that is pretty much our budget recap for the month of March. Pretty much the only category we did really not great in is the food and home category. I kind of expected that when we got the request to like stay home and the social distancing, that sort of thing. We've pretty much been hanging out at home a lot. So like I said, we've been doing a lot of eating and then just being prepared and that sort of thing. That doesn't all just include food either. It includes anything else that goes into our home. So cleaning things, toilet paper, paper towels, all that sort of thing. Mara's birthday is this month and Easter is this month. So we're planning on using like fun money and miscellaneous money for those things. You'll see that, or you would have seen that in the April budget overview that went up before this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and then don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell because I upload every 3 days.